Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I am attempting to do something totally different on my channel. So today I have the day to myself. My husband and sister-in-law took the kids out and wanted to just give me a day. Normally I would be going to get a massage. I just got a gel pedicure, and usually I'll sit down and just have dinner or sit myself down in a coffee shop and just relax and read a book. But today I wanted to do something different. After I got my pedicure, I went to Veggie Grill. So I actually got a Beyond Burger, and it is their Luxe burger. It looks so good. And then I got a side of their roasted broccoli instead of french fries. This just looks amazing. I figured I would do my very first mukbang. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and honestly I've only watched 2 mukbang videos in my entire life. I would normally not even do this at all, but I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and do this video. So doing a mukbang video. Apologize if you guys don't enjoy watching people eat. I actually hate the sound of somebody else eating, which is really weird that I'm doing this video, but again, I just wanted to branch out. And then because I'm having a mommy's day off day, I figured I would put together 5 ways for you to be a better mom. In my opinion, this is what I do to try and be a better mom. I still have a lot of work to do on my end as a mom. I try my best. I love my kids. My husband is amazing. I just figured, hey, I'll just try this out. If it's a disaster, I'll delete it. If not, I will have this up for you guys. So let me just show you how amazing this burger looks. I have been doing more plant-based foods, less meat. I mean, I wasn't really a meat eater before, but I would do chicken and fish. I still eat fish, but been doing a little less chicken and no red meat at all, which was easy for me because I don't really eat a whole lot of red meat. But this is a Beyond Burger. We know that is just, everybody knows what that is now. So I'm going to take my first bite. This looks so good. Oh, wow, it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. What is this? Arugula, roasted peppers. I don't know if that's roasted tomato, and a truffle cheese and mushrooms, and then a poppy seed bun. With the arugula, I think balsamic vinegar would taste really good. I'm gonna grab it. I think balsamic goes really well with arugula, so I'm gonna put it on here. It already has ketchup on here, but just a little bit. And then the broccoli here, this is roasted broccoli. I don't know if there's anything on it. No, it's just plain. I'm gonna put some balsamic vinegar on here too. Just a little bit for some flavor. So 5 ways to be a better mom. Whew. If you are a mom with young kids or you are pregnant, then you will know that there's just so much information and so much that's kind of expected of you. So if you have friends, coworkers that are moms, if you're a mom or you have a big family, everyone's telling you how to do this, how to do that, how to be a good mom, what you need to do for your kids. So much better with balsamic vinegar. Am I supposed to chew on camera? Is that part of the deal? I don't really know. So my first tip to be a better mom is to know that everyone is different. You're gonna have your own pregnancy story. You're gonna have your own birthing story. You're gonna have, you know, your own way of mothering or parenting. Everyone's gonna wanna give you advice. Everyone's gonna wanna tell you, like, I don't know, it's so weird. When you become pregnant, it's like every single conversation you have, 99% of the time, is about being pregnant, having a baby, or what it's like to have kids. That's just the way it is. And when you're around friends and you all have kids or you're all pregnant, just embrace it because it's going to be your topic of conversation. But just know that everyone is different, even though everyone is giving you advice on how to be a good mom, what to eat, what not to eat when you're pregnant, what you can and can't do. Do what you feel is going to be good for you and your family, or you and your husband or boyfriend or significant other, or if you're doing it alone, just figure out what's going to be good for you and your baby. You're gonna have so many people shove down all of this advice down your throat, and even like strangers when you're shopping and they see that you're pregnant will like stop you and give you advice. I always listened, you know, it's good to hear everyone out, and maybe you'll find something that's beneficial to you, but just know that everyone's going to be different. You don't have to do it like them. You don't have to take their advice. You don't have to read everything that you read on the internet or in all these parenting books and say, oh, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. Because once you have a kid or once you're pregnant or once you have your baby, all of that could really go out the window, and you're just going to do you. In life, everything, that's what you should do. So that's my first tip. I'm pretty sure that moms who have older kids, teenagers, they're gonna say, I just did it my way and it worked out. If you've never had a Beyond Burger, you need to try it. All right, number 2 is say yes to help. If you have younger kids, and maybe you have older kids, but specifically when you're a new mom or you're pregnant with your second, it's really easy to want to try and do it all yourself. I mean, it's not easy to do it all yourself. I'm just saying it's easy to want to do it all yourself. So you're constantly saying, no, it's okay, I don't need help. No, I got this. No, it's okay, I can do it myself. But once you can say yes to help, you'll realize, wow, like, okay, I know I can do it myself, but if I just said yes to this small thing or that small thing, it'll make your life so much easier. If you find yourself, out of your mind or about to lose your or you just feel like, if I could just get some help, or gosh, I really wish I could do this and this and this, but I don't have time for that. If someone offers you help, take it. You will be so happy, even if it's just for an hour, even if it's for one little task, or even if it's just a couple of hours. Say yes. And don't be afraid to not have to do it all yourself all of the time. It took me a while to really embrace that, because I felt like, since I was a stay-at-home mom and I have other moms that work full-time and take care of their kids and clean the house and do all these things, I'm thinking, okay, well, I really don't need any help because my friends are super moms and they can do it all of themselves while I am just here, stay-at-home mom. But even then, even the moms who do all of that, they even tell me, you need to say yes to help. It doesn't matter if you're doing it, you don't have work all the time, or you have your husband, or whatever it is. You still need to accept help when you really need it. And that's okay. You have to know that's okay. All right, another bite of broccoli. Leave a message in the comments if you have had a Beyond Burger or an Impossible Burger. I hate talking with my mouth full, so I have to wait till I chew this down. The third thing is, you don't have to have your together all of the time, 100% of the time. As a new mom, if you just have, if you're just pregnant right now, or you're a new mom, you're gonna want, especially with Instagram and social media and everything, everyone's lives look so perfect, but it's only captured in one photo. They could have the messiest house and then clean it up for 15 seconds and then take a picture with their clean baby on a clean floor with all the clean toys and clean house, and then take a picture and that's all they post, and then you think, oh my gosh, how do they have it so perfect? When it's not perfect all the time. In pictures, yes. That's why I love those posts, Instagram versus reality, because people aren't afraid to share what's really going on in their lives, and that's real life. So if you don't have the time to clean your house because you're just too damn tired, and you're already tending to everyone's schedules, if you have a kid that's in school and a kid that's still at home, it's a lot of running around, and you don't have to always have your house to be immaculate, your kitchen spotless. That is just unrealistic, really, if you think about it. Do you want to always be cleaning your house? Do you want to always be doing laundry? Do you want to always have yourself, washing dishes? You need to be able to enjoy your kids, first of all, your husband or boyfriend or whomever, or if you're doing it on your own, you need to be able to just enjoy your time and not have to worry about, is my house clean? Do you have to always cook food all the time? No, you don't have to always cook food all the time. So many moms do it. No one wants to say these things all the time, but sometimes you just have to go the easy route. As long as, you are throwing in some healthy foods, a clean house to the point where your kids can feel safe, that's okay. You don't always have to have everything picture perfect all the time. And I remember talking about this to a neighbor of mine where I said, I just feel like I can't keep up. I clean, I look back, it's dirty. I clean, I look back, it's dirty. I clean this, I clean the kitchen, I clean the dishes, I wash the clothes. It's all dirty again, like 15 seconds later. It feels like it. And then my neighbor said, it's okay to not have all those things done, because you're gonna find yourself constantly doing all those things. And then your kids are there and you think, gosh, I just spent all this time cleaning when I could have just sat on the floor and spent time with my kids and played with them. And I thought, wow, okay, that makes so much more sense to me. It's okay to have a dirty house when I feel like I could use that time and spend with my kids or spend with my family. And from that point on, I thought, okay, it's okay to just sit and relax and not do everything all the time. And I ended up, this will be in a different video, but I ended up taking on this weekly cleaning schedule where I'd only do one cleaning task a day. And that helped me so much because I was always spending all these hours in a day to do everything, you know, vacuuming, dusting, laundry, cleaning, the kitchen, everything. And once I broke it down to a daily task, it helped so much, and I was able to spend so much more time with the kids without feeling guilty. And that's the number one thing, is you don't have to feel guilty by not doing all of these things all the time. And maybe, again, going back to the other point, it's okay to get help. It's okay to ask for help. All right, fourth thing is don't stress over your body. As a mom, new mom, let me take a bite. When an appropriate time to take a bite. So good. I wish I had my little microphone out here. I know you guys love that ASMR stuff that's out right now. Okay, I had to turn off the camera and eat a little bit more food because I was so hungry and I didn't want to just stuff my face. So I've got one piece of broccoli and a little bit of burger left. My kids are now 3 and 6. Before I had kids, I was probably in the best shape of my life. I was just coming off of Charger Girls. I was an NFL cheerleader for a couple of years, working out pretty much every single day, the lowest body fat that you could think of. And so I thought for sure that after I had my first kid, I would bounce right back and go to the gym and be one of those moms that's like walking with their kid in the stroller and working out and doing like stroller strides and stuff like that. I surprised myself and I was so lazy that I didn't really care to work out. And I make this joke that I didn't even want to run out and get the mail. That's how lazy I was. I did walk with my daughter around our neighborhood, but that was it. From someone who was super fit, super toned, worked out all the time from like 17, and then every single day of my life since then, I didn't want to work out. It felt good to just sit down and stare at my daughter and just hang out. And I also just ate whatever I wanted because, you know, you hear all these pieces of advice to like eat what you want, drink this because that's going to help you with nursing, because I nursed both of our kids. And so that's the advice that you get, is eat whatever you want. So while I was breastfeeding, like they say in all the books and everywhere, when you breastfeed is when you lose all of your weight. Like you're going to just, it's going to all shed. Let me tell you, again, everyone is different. I held on to my weight. I weighed the most when I was nursing. I put on the lowest amount of weight while I was pregnant because my babies just really sucked everything out of me. So I was very thin, but had a belly. And then once I had both kids, I just held on to all that weight. It's okay because you just had a baby and you're nursing and you have to make sure that you have the nutrients and everything in your body that are feeding your baby. And some people will, you know, shrink down to their pre-baby weight while they're nursing. But again, everyone's different and you can't beat yourself up because you don't look like how you looked like before you were pregnant in, you know, 2 weeks, in a month, in 3 months, especially if you're nursing. So don't stress over your body. And I tell that to my friends too who have little ones, you know, it's been a year or whatever. Really just enjoy this time. And as long as you're healthy on the inside and you're not getting these recommendations from your doctor that you have high blood pressure and you've got all these health issues, if you are just, you know, a little bit bigger than what you were before, it's going to be okay. You can slowly incorporate walking or little yoga sessions at home or 10-minute workout sessions, you know, in your living room or while you're doing laundry or while you're standing up cooking food, or just whenever. If you've got 10 minutes in a day or multiple 10 minutes in a day where you can do a little bit of workout here and there. And that's what I do. I can go to the gym, but my kids hate going to the little kids care at the gym. They hate it. I don't know why. I feel like if I was a kid, I would love it. I can go to the gym on the weekends, not like before babies where I was going to the gym every single day for like an hour or an hour and a half. I don't have that luxury right now, and it's okay because our kids are small. They're not going to be small forever. So you need to find ways to make yourself feel better. If you want to work out and you want to be fit, do things at home. If it includes having them do your exercises with you, kids love that. Kids love to jump around. Find a way to do that. If you don't want to do that, it's okay. It's okay to not want to, you know, get up and run or do weights or do, you know, sit-ups. YouTube, hello, this is YouTube. You can search for anything on YouTube. 5-minute workouts, 8-minute workouts, 10-minute workouts, 30-minute workouts, no equipment, just your floor, just a towel, just a yoga mat. You can find anything on the internet now. And honestly, I would watch those and not work out. I was just trying to find motivation. And slowly it came to me. So I have been doing at-home workouts now since our son is 3 years old. I've been slowly doing them. And let me tell you, I don't do it all the time. I like to do it every single day. I would like to do it every single morning. And every single time I can think of, oh, I have 10 minutes, I could do it. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I'm lazy. Other times I'm thinking I'm just gonna do it later. That all adds up where I'm doing, nothing for a couple of weeks and then I get into a routine again. So that's okay too. You need to just find whatever is going to be good for you. And then when you get to a point where you're like, you know what, all right, my kids are in school. I need to do whatever it takes to make sure that I am healthy, but just don't stress over your body. You see all these, and me too, I spend all this time scrolling on Instagram. You start to feel insecure about yourself, insecure about your body, insecure because all these beautiful people are on the internet and you're thinking, good God, why is that not me? Everyone is different. Again, if you want to get yourself to that point, you can. Your will is stronger than you think. If you just tell yourself you want to do it, you will do it because you want to do it. Unless you're ready, don't stress over it. Don't stress over the way your body looks in the mirror or used to look like before kids or what other people look like after kids. Just do whatever is going to make you happy. Just know that you will get there when you are ready. It's just like when your kids are trying to do something and you're really, really wanting them to do it. And people always tell you, you know what, your kid is going to do it when they're ready. It's the same thing for us. If you want to get fit, you want to have your pre-baby body back, you will do it when you're ready, when you really, really want to. But don't stress over your body. Lastly, and I feel like I should take a bite. The last thing I want to say as a mom is you need to take time out for yourself. It is so important. It goes back to thinking that, you have to do everything on your own. You have to always be on as a mom, and you don't have to always be on as a mom. Everyone needs to take time for themselves, whether that is sitting in the bathroom by yourself for 15 minutes while your husband is tending to the kids or you've got relatives over, whatever it is. If that's all you can have, then take it. You need to be able to just go for a walk by yourself. Go and get a coffee by yourself. Go to the gym by yourself. Take time to go get, if you're into getting your nails done, go to the salon and have that time for yourself and really enjoy it. I know that when your kids are little, you feel like you don't want to get away. I mean, at least that's how I was. I was just telling myself, I don't need to go get my nails done, or I don't need a half hour to myself. I'm totally okay. I can do this. And sometimes my husband will recognize when I am at my highest frustration level, and he'll say, and he's really good about that too, he'll say, you know what, I'm just gonna take the kids, we're gonna go to the beach, we're gonna go to the park, maybe you can take a day. And I remember in the beginning when he would tell me that, I would think, oh my God, that sounds amazing. But then I would think, oh no, it's okay, I wanna go too. I wanna be with you guys, I wanna spend time with you. And he would tell me, no, you really should just go and just be by yourself. And it's okay to do that. You need to tell yourself that it's okay to want to just be by yourself. And it's a great way to hit that reset button. It's a great way to feel like, I can get back to the chaos. I can get back to my kids, especially if you feel like no matter what happens or what's going on in your life, you just feel like, oh my gosh, everything's just making me upset. I have a short fuse all the time. That's the best time. If you're not recognizing it, that's the best time to say, you know what, babe, I'm going to leave for just a little bit, for an hour or 3 hours, get a foot massage, or just go and just sit on the beach, or meet up with a friend at a local wine bar. Just do that. You need to be able to take time for yourself to hit that reset button. It's so important. And maybe you don't want to do it when your babies are little, and I totally get that because it took me a really long time to want to step away from my babies when they were babies. So if it's a year later after you have your baby, then so be it. Don't feel bad for wanting to go and take time for yourself because it's so important. So that is the end of this video. Just some little tips I just wanted to share with you guys if you needed a little reminder. And if you have some tips as well, please leave them down below. I'm sure we would all love to hear the tips that you have. If you really like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will do more videos like this as well if you really enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to finish the rest of my Luxe burger, Beyond Burger. And I want to thank you guys for spending this time with me. I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye.